lot of boxing, a lot of sparring, all the physical straining, running, lifting weights. That's beautiful. But you need to practice on what you have to do, and you have to box. So you should do as much boxing as possible leading up to the fight.
Who am I? You know, who am I to the people? You know, I have a kid now, like I said before. Honestly, it's just that fatherhood time. You know, I haven't yet spent much more time with my son as I would want to. And he'll understand that as he gets older. If I can see, like, how can I change and how can I give my son more knowledge rather than luxury things, then I'm gonna do that. You know, and the take back is really just about inspiring others like we always do, and grabbing everything, becoming a two-time undisputed world champion, breaking history, making more records, doing things that people have yet to see. And I'm just grateful to even be here, honestly.
You're hitting the bag, right? I see you hitting them when you walk. I want you to do like this. Boom, 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 boom. You keep for boom, 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 boom. How long you can do that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A combination, boom, like punch, boom, 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 boom.
And of course, hard work pays off. So this is where it shows. And yeah, man, I think that's the hardest part, though, is taking it all in. I think that's the hardest part, taking it all in. Because I want more. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied yet. I need more.
What else more you want? What is more boxing can give you?
I need to put my foot in their neck, Mike.
Oh, you want to hurt people?
I want to hurt them.
That's a good one.
You know what? You know what I love about you, Mike? Is that right there. You always wanted your foot on their neck. Yeah. And I love that because it's the best feeling, man.
That's what the believe it or not, that's what the people want.
Yeah, of course.
People want that.
Pressure can forge diamonds, but it also exposes fractures. Teofimo Lopez has always fought like a man sprinting toward destiny. Heavy steps, fast hands, and absolute belief in himself.
I just say to God, I need your help here. Because I'm about to do something that you know I'm not built to do, and that's quit.
From the Olympics to world titles, his career has moved with urgency, like someone who never planned on settling in one place. He wanted this fight because Shakur Stevenson represents the one thing Teofimo can't overwhelm with emotion alone: control. Two Olympians, both groomed for greatness. Always part of the same conversations, yet never sharing the same ring. Like parallel lines daring boxing to finally let them collide. Teofimo's style is built on explosion and confidence. Sudden bursts that flip rounds and momentum in seconds.
Do you recognize this energy?
Energy is beautiful, but we need something to match it. We need some.
Can't nobody match this energy, Mike. Come on.
I know, but you're looking at it, and this used to be a space that you lived in.
There's no doubt about it. That's why I'm getting excited with the other opponent.
Mike's just an instigator at this point. He just wants an instigator. I love it.
Yeah, but you know, I think the biggest thing about it though is that guys like yourself, legends, I call it, is you guys paved the way. And I appreciate the sport so much, but there was one thing that you had once said, it's like, the way I love the sport, it could hurt you though, because it could break your heart many times.
Oh, many times.
And that's what it's been doing. Man. You know, I love it, I love the sport, but my biggest thing now, my goal is not about, yes, the financial funds and all that, absolutely. Get paid, we risk our lives. But the whole thing is about making the fights happen. That
when he's right, against Lomachenko or Josh Taylor, he looks untouchable. Sharp, creative, daring opponents to keep pace. Training with his father, Lopez Sr., for the Stevenson fight, Teofimo has emphasized rounds, discipline, and smarter combinations. That's the Teofimo experience. Brilliance wrapped in risk. Mastery isn't loud. It's consistent. Shakur Stevenson has moved toward this fight like it was always inevitable. Step by step, never rushing, never drifting. Another Olympian, but wired differently. He learned early that the ring rewards those who think faster than they move.
I think the further you pull your hand back, the harder you punch, but it's not. Punching comes with relaxation, real good pinpoint accuracy punching. You can hit a guy with pop and boom.
Shakur's style is built on subtraction, taking away space, options, and confidence until opponents are swinging at air. He doesn't fight for moments. He fights for minutes, stacking rounds with clean work, sharp counters, and footwork that feels unfair when you're chasing it.
Yes, sir. Last three.
Along the way, Shakur has built elite connections, gaining insight from minds like Andre Ward, Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather, and Terence Crawford. Losses haven't defined him because mistakes rarely repeat. He adjusts, refines, and comes back sharper.
In the ring before, he knows the in and out about fighting, and it's just that we had to transfer that because he's using his legs and elbows and everything, and grabbing. So we kind of, I don't know, did a new foundation and made him more elusive. You know, made him more elusive. He throws his punches with just bad intentions, and I just believe the consistency.
Antonio Tarver summed it up best. This fight is a chess match disguised as a brawl. His truth was simple. If Shakur controls distance and owns the center, he wins. If Teofimo forces spurts and closes space, he changes the night.
Well, so you have to have a constant attack. You can't go out there toe-to-toe slugging. You gotta cut him off, chase him.
Cut the ring off.
Yeah.
I think he's got good footwork.
He has good speed, too.
He's got great speed. He's got great power.
Tarver pointed to the details we forget: conditioning, mental focus, the everyday discipline that keeps a fighter sharp when rounds 9 through 11 feel like lifelines. He called Teofimo a true combination puncher, capable of turning clean sequences into ugly problems. Tarver leaned on history. When Teofimo showed up for Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, he became a different fighter. His conclusion was clear: the only version of Teofimo that beats Shakur is the ultra-focused one, violent with intent, using his feet to get inside.
Beat your head, put that in there.
Up a little bit, shadow box and get some sparring. Maybe about 8 to 10 rounds. And
everybody talking about Teo gonna win. Y'all all know that he gonna win, bro. Shakur actually fight accurate people, like not bums. Like he fought Oscar Valdez. Tate pulled out the fight because he's scared. Ryan Garcia's scared. Like they all scared. Even Devin Haney. Shakur gonna stop him. This easy. That's so easy. Y'all already know the question. Shakur on top.
That was a good fucking job.
I don't know. It ain't like I said. Your boxing get better by the hour, okay? Soon, you'll be undefeated.
Niggas will all be just sitting back. You saw him waiting though, right? He was waiting.
But Tarver also reminded us Shakur has the tools to remain the cooler chess player. Timing, counters, and now the frame to carry weight at 140. Bottom line, favor the boxer if the plan holds. Fear the fighter if Teofimo buys the night.
Power, it all works hand in hand. It flows like water, as Bruce Lee says. And let me tell you, Tyson Fury said it doesn't matter if he has Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, and Mike Tyson training him. The fact of the matter is, all of those three combined are a novelty of the cuss style, of a boxing style that Mike knows like the back of his hand. And
then Wade Plemons zoomed out and reminded us why this fight matters at all. This is best versus best in their prime. Boxing almost never gets that without a decade of excuses. These two have known each other since the amateurs. Now there's nowhere left to hide.
Is this the right fight for you, Teo?
The best fight in the best. And I think that since, after a tremendous performance by Crawford against Canelo, you see that type of fight and the magnitude it brings, you want to emulate it.
You could have fought anybody as well. 135, look for unification. For you, why was this the right one?
If you look in and around my weight class, I can't get the other big fighters to get in the ring, so you gotta go to somebody who's willing to do it, and he was willing to do it, so now we're here.
What do you think of Shakur, his style?
Great fighter. Good fighter. He knows how to fight. He knows how to box inside, outside. He knows how to use his lateral movement. So I think that all those things I need in order to enhance my skill sets and also to challenge myself, because we can't say we are the best if we don't see it or look for it or even go out there and test it.
You've been critical of him, though, over recent months. I think you said he had the power of a 6-year-old at one point on social media. You did, yeah. You had a lot of tweets over there.
I don't even remember. Dang. I don't even know what I'd be doing.
But you seem to believe that 140 may be a bridge too far for him, a step too far for him.
Shakur was honestly the most flawless from 123 all the way down to 114. Since then, he's had his shares of victories. I think 135 was his top tier. 140, I think we just gotta wait and see. You know what I mean? And for him to even come.
Wade focused on the face-off as the first mental exchange. Posture, eye contact, who's speaking through questions instead of answering them. He noted Teofimo genuinely respects Shakur's movement and inside-outside game. Respectful fighter.
Already going up to the 40s. I was already at 40.
Yeah, for sure.
So you see that 10-pound gap. I was thinking I was probably gonna move up to 47.
Okay, seeing me, you think I'm smaller in person, or like, what do you think?
I know nothing.
Okay.
I know nothing, man.
I think that was your angle with Lomachenko. Like, I felt like you knew how little Lomachenko was, and you kind of capitalized off of that.
Heck no, that man was...
Breadman reminded us Teofimo doesn't shrink in big moments. He's shown up against Lomachenko, Taylor, and Barbosa. But he didn't sugarcoat the risk. Teofimo struggles when chasing movers, and that's exactly where Shakur lives. This fight comes down to whether Teofimo can force Shakur into chaos without losing discipline, and whether Shakur's control can survive volatility at its peak.